Have you ever stayed late, worked harder than everyone else, solved problems nobody else wanted to solve, and yet somehow felt like you were getting nowhere? No promotion, no recognition, no real opportunity, just more work, more responsibility, and more pressure. What if I told you that some managers don't see hardworking employees as future leaders? They see them as useful tools, people who will do more for less, people who won't complain, people who can be relied upon to carry the burden while someone else collects the rewards. And the worst part? Most employees don't realize they're being used until years have already passed. Today, we're exposing the 5 red flags your manager is using you. Some of these signs are subtle, some are painful, but once you see them, you'll never look at your workplace the same way again. Before we begin, subscribe for more workplace psychology, career growth, and office politics insights. And comment below. Have you ever felt used by a manager? Be honest. Let's get into it. Red flag 5. You're always the hero during a crisis. At first, this feels like a compliment. Whenever something goes wrong, your manager calls you. When deadlines are missed, they call you. When clients are angry, they call you. When projects fall apart, they call you. You feel important, valuable, needed. But then you notice something. When promotions happen, they don't call you. When opportunities appear, they don't call you. When leadership meetings happen, they don't call you. You're trusted with problems, not opportunities. Because some managers love having a dependable employee who fixes everything. Why? Because your reliability makes their life easier. The more you rescue them, the less pressure they experience. And over time, you become trapped. Not because you're bad at your job, because you're too good at solving their problems. The question is, are you being developed or simply being deployed? There's a huge difference. Red flag 4. Your workload keeps growing, but your career doesn't. This one is dangerous because it often feels like success. More projects, more responsibilities, more expectations, more pressure. Your manager constantly tells you, "We trust you. You're our strongest performer. We couldn't do this without you." Sounds great, until you realize something. Your title hasn't changed. Your salary hasn't changed. Your influence hasn't changed. Only your workload has changed. Many employees mistake increased responsibility for career growth. They're not the same thing. Real growth creates new opportunities. Being used simply creates new obligations. The moment your responsibilities grow faster than your rewards, you should start paying attention, because effort without advancement can become exploitation. If you've ever experienced this, hit the like button and share this video with someone who always gets extra work dumped on them. They may need to hear this. Now let's talk about a red flag that's even more manipulative. Red flag 3. They keep promising the future. This is one of the oldest workplace tricks in existence. Your manager says, "Your time is coming. Just be patient. We have big plans for you. Keep doing what you're doing." Months pass. Nothing changes. Another year passes. Nothing changes. Meanwhile, they continue benefiting from your effort. The promise of future rewards can become a powerful form of control. Because hope keeps people working. Hope keeps people waiting. Hope keeps people loyal. But here's the truth. Good managers don't only talk about your future. They actively create it. They give timelines, development plans, meaningful opportunities, visible progress. If your future only exists in conversations but never in reality, that should concern you. Because sometimes the future is simply bait, and bait exists to keep you exactly where you are. Red flag 2. They take credit for team success. Pay close attention to what happens when things go right. Does your manager highlight the team or highlight themselves? Some managers become invisible during difficult projects. But when success arrives, they suddenly appear front and center. Executives hear their name. Leadership hears their name. Clients hear their name. Meanwhile, the people who did the work remain invisible. This creates a dangerous cycle. You produce value. Your manager collects visibility. You solve problems. Your manager gains influence. You sacrifice. Your manager advances. Over time, your effort becomes the fuel for someone else's career. The saddest part? Many employees normalize this behavior. They tell themselves, that's just how work works. No, leadership should amplify your contributions, not absorb them. A great manager creates opportunities for others to shine. A selfish manager uses other people's light to brighten their own spotlight. And that brings us to the most dangerous red flag of all. Red flag 1. They need you to stay exactly where you are. This is the red flag almost nobody sees. Imagine you are one of the strongest performers on the team. You consistently deliver results. People trust you. Projects succeed because of you. You assume your manager wants you to grow. But what if your growth creates a problem for them? What if promoting you creates a gap they don't want to fill? What if losing you would make their job harder? Suddenly, everything makes sense. Development opportunities disappear. Visibility decreases. Advancement slows down. Not because you're failing, because you're too valuable where you are. Some managers don't intentionally sabotage employees, but they unconsciously resist losing people who make their lives easier. And that's where careers quietly stall. Not because of incompetence, not because of lack of effort, because somebody benefits from your current position. This is why self-awareness matters. You must constantly ask yourself, am I growing? Am I learning? Am I advancing? Or am I simply becoming more useful to someone else's goals? The answer could change your career. Most employees fear bad managers, but the most dangerous managers aren't always the loud ones. They're the ones who make you feel appreciated while quietly keeping you stuck. The ones who praise your effort but never reward it. The ones who promise growth but never create it. The ones who need your value but don't want your advancement. And once you recognize these red flags, you'll begin seeing workplace dynamics very differently. If this video opened your eyes, subscribe now for more workplace psychology, office politics, career growth, and professional survival strategies. Share this video with a friend, coworker, or hardworking employee who may be giving too much and receiving too little. And before you leave, comment below. Which red flag shocked you the most? Crisis hero, growing workload, future promises, credit theft, keeping you stuck. I read every comment. Remember, a manager who truly values you wants to see you grow. A manager who uses you wants to keep you useful. And sometimes, the difference between those two things determines the entire direction of your career. See you in the next video.